cyberspace. So today's another Harry Potter video. I know you're all excited. Because you all love Harry Potter just as much as I do. I was lucky enough to be one of the million, I think it's a million, people chosen to enter Pottermore early. Yay! I apologize if you tried to get in and couldn't and this video is just making you insanely jealous. I'm sorry. For those of you who are lost little lambs and don't know what Pottermore is an interactive website created by J.K. Rowling to further the Harry Potter experience beyond the books and the end of the movies. It's actually kind of cool. It kind of goes chapter by chapter, and there's like supplemental material on each of the chapters. So there's a little sidebar that comes down for each chapter, and it takes you through the characters in that chapter, and the places, and the objects, and like the magical things in each chapter. It kind of gives you like extras, stuff that she didn't have time to explain in the books or didn't fit in the books, stuff like that. That's really interesting. The insider information on some of the characters who didn't really get their backstory explained in the books is really interesting. And some of the like personal stuff that J.K. Rowling inserted into the books that you wouldn't really know was personal unless you like knew her or you read all the supplemental stuff is actually really interesting. Privet Drive, the number 4 Privet Drive, the house that the Dursleys live in, is actually based on a house that she lived in when she was growing up. So it's really cool to like find all this like insider information on it, and like I said, the character information is really cool. You actually get McGonagall's backstory, which is awesome because you find out that not only is she a badass when she's 70-something and a professor of transfiguration, but she was badass as a student. You find out that she played Quidditch for Gryffindor, which is just like amazing, and she was awesome, basically. She was a complete awesome person. I love her even more than I loved her before. My one problem with Pottermore, actually the only thing that I've been disappointed about it so far, is the sorting system. When you get to chapter 7 of the first book, which is the Sorting Hat, you get sorted into your house. A window pops up and it goes through all these questions that you're supposed to answer as honestly as possible, and then using the answers to the questions, they'll sort you into your right house. It's basically like every other online sorting quiz you could possibly take. Except this one, it doesn't let you choose. So let me put it this way. The Sorting Hat was vacillating back and forth between Gryffindor and Slytherin for Harry. It couldn't decide which to put him in. And Harry said, please not Slytherin, so the Sorting Hat put him in Gryffindor. The thing with online sorting quizzes all over, and especially the one in Pottermore, is it doesn't allow you to do that. So, like, I got sorted into Hufflepuff because a lot of my answers were Hufflepuff, but at the same time a lot of my answers were Ravenclaw. If I'd actually had the hat, it would have given me the choice, Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw, and I would have chosen Ravenclaw, because I am way more of a Ravenclaw than a Hufflepuff. Like, I can go either way, but I would much prefer to be in Ravenclaw than in Hufflepuff. No offense to Hufflepuffs, I love you all. My sister's a Hufflepuff, I adore Hufflepuffs, I love you all, but I would prefer to be surrounded by Ravenclaws. So that's the one thing about the whole process of Pottermore that actually really made me angry, and like I really like want to send an email saying fix that, cause the Sorting Hat in real life, well, real life, in the books and the movies gives you a choice. So it's my opinion that you should be able to get the same sort of choice if the hat is undecided about you. And I didn't get that choice and I got sorted into Hufflepuff, which isn't bad. I mean, none of the houses are bad. But at the same time, I'm of the opinion that you should be able to choose. So that's the only thing about Pottermore that I really don't like, is the sorting. I kind of feel very, very much like Alex Carpenter's song really fits. Heard me mention Alex Carpenter before. If you haven't checked him out, link over here because he's amazing and you definitely need to check him out. He wrote a song called What If Pottermore Sorts Me in the Wrong House, and that, as it turns out, is a very, very, very well-founded fear. Otherwise, on the whole, Pottermore is a really, really fun experience. It's great. It's a really fun way to like extend the whole Harry Potter experience. I'm sorry this video was kind of crappy. It was just like me rambling. College is kind of crazy this semester, so I've kind of been like running on all cylinders, and so this was kind of just words coming out of my mouth and me hoping that they came out in a semi-decent order that sort of made sense. So sorry if this video is a little bit incoherent or a little bit rambly, and I apologize if I repeated myself, but this wasn't actually planned. I didn't actually write this one down. So I'm gonna head back into Pottermore and keep discovering stuff that wasn't in the books. I'll keep being nerdy, you keep being nerdy, and I'll see you next time. Bye!